Hi everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make an African flower motif. You will need some worsted weight yarn in some colors. I have yellow, green, and pink, and this is just a worsted weight acrylic. This is Red Heart. And you're going to need a G hook. This one is a 4.25 millimeter. I know the G hooks come in a couple different sizes. And a pair of scissors. To begin your African flower motif, go ahead and make a magic ring. And then you're going to chain up 2, 1, 2. And you're going to double crochet back into that ring. Now you're going to chain 1 and double crochet again into the ring. Now I'm making a 6-sided motif, so you're going to need 6 sets of the double crochet. Now our chain 2 at the beginning counts as our first double crochet. So there's 1, 2 sets so far. And you're going to chain 1 in between your sets. So here we go with the next set. 2 double crochet. Chain 1 and 2 double crochet. All right. We have 4 sets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you can see that. The little holes are chain 1 spaces. And chain 1. And here we go with our 5th set. 2 double crochet. Chain 1, and here's our last one. Now at this point, I want to show you guys how I finish off. You're going to chain 1, of course, to separate. I'm going to grab some more yarn here. Sorry about that. Okay. You're going to chain 1 to separate the beginning set and the last set. Okay. Now to close off your magic ring, go ahead and take your hook out. And then I take the tail and I pass it to the back of my work. So it makes that little loop. And then inside the loop, I pull up the tail. And then this front piece of yarn right here, which is the end of the tail, or the beginning, I guess, you're going to pull on that. And as you see, it makes your magic ring smaller and smaller. I like to pull it down really hard so that there's almost no space. And then that little tail that you pulled through, go ahead and pull that. And it cinches it off, and it's not going anywhere. Okay, now I'm going to put my hook back in, and I am going to slip stitch to the very first set here, but it's the top of your chain at the beginning. Slip stitch. Okay, so I'm going to change colors, so I'm going to go ahead and snip my yarn, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, here we are. We are going to start round 2, and I made my center the yellow, of course, and I grabbed my pink now, and we are going to begin round 2 into this first chain 1 space. There's my tail. I'm just gonna work over it, so I'm gonna place it right there. You're gonna insert your hook and attach your pink or whatever color yarn you have. And I don't knot it or anything, I just make a loop and grab it with my hook. And then I chain 1, and then I take my 2 tails and I tie them together. A little awkward, but it seems to work really well. There we go. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you is that you want to make sure that this centerpiece, the right side is facing. So there's the right side, and I don't know if you can see, but the wrong side is just a little uglier. It has more knots in it. So you want to make sure the right side is facing, it's smoother. and chain 2. 1, 2. Then you're going to double crochet into that same space. You're going to work over your tails. Chain 1, and we're going to place 2 more double crochet into that same space. There's 1, 2. Okay, now into the next chain 1 space, you're going to place this same set. You do not want to place a chain 1 in between these sets though, okay? So now just skip over and put a double crochet into that next chain 1 space. And another double crochet, chain 1, and 2 more double crochet into that same space. All right, so you want to do that same sequence that we just did into each chain 1 space all the way around. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those sets all the way around, and I will see you for round 3. Okay guys, we are back to the beginning again, and you're just going to slip stitch to that chain at the beginning. And the next round I'm going to continue in pink. So you are going to slip stitch over to that chain 1 space, the next chain 1 space, just to get your yarn over there, and you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to place 6 double crochet into that chain 1 space. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's see, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Now that chain 3 that we just did, that will count as 1 double crochet. So you will have 7 double crochet into that chain 1 space. You're going to skip over to the next chain 1 space. It's right there. And you're going to place 7 double crochet into that space. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now go ahead all the way around and place 7 double crochet into each chain 1 space. Okay guys, here we are. Round 3 is complete. Just slip stitch to your first chain. And now we are going to begin the next round, and I'm going to do green. This is actually my favorite round. Go ahead and snip your yarn. Pull that tail through the loop to fasten off, and grab your green yarn. Now this round is the round that gives the African flower motif its signature look. You are going to be single crocheting on the tops of each of these shells, and then you're going to be double crocheting down into this stitch down below. You're going to jump down to round 2. Okay, so I will show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and attach our next color. So you need to fasten it right into that first chain. So you're gonna, at the top of it, you're gonna fasten the yarn at the top. And you're gonna chain 1 up, and you are going to single crochet into that first space, very first space, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to work over my tails, and you're going to need 7 single crochet, and then 8 will be a double crochet. So this is the way I count it. I go 7 and then I do 8 as a double crochet. So there's 1, we got to make sure we have it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to fudge it a little bit because I need the 7 to land right here and not over here. So I'm going to skip this kind of like it looks like a stitch, but it's not. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll do it. Okay, so I'm gonna skip over and do this one because you need your 7 single crochet. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there, that's perfect. Okay, now we are going to double crochet, and you're going to double crochet down into this double crochet on round 2, and you can see it right there. Right, that stitch right here. Okay, so to do that, you're going to yarn over and go to the front of your work and just insert your hook. Push it to the back. Then you're going to grab your yarn on the back side, pull it down through, pull up a loop. Then you're going to grab it again, your yarn again, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through the second 2 loops. So that is our first double crochet. Okay, so we are going to continue with the single crochet, and you're going to want to grab that single crochet right there. You see the double crochet is almost covering it, right there next to it. So there's our first single crochet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See, that was perfect. Okay, so now you're going to double crochet down into that double crochet on round 2 again. So there we go, just like this. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the second 2 loops. Okay, so now once again you're going to have to move over that double crochet a little bit so you can single crochet into that first single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'm going to let you finish this round by yourself, and I will see you at the end for the next round. Okay, here we are at the end of round 4, and we are going to begin round 5. I'm going to change colors again. I'm going to snip my green yarn and cinch it off. And I didn't show at the beginning, but I ran and got some white yarn because I think that it's going to be really pretty with a white round. Okay, so now there's a few things you can do with these. You can make bags, or you can make blankets and other things with these motifs. I really want to show you guys how I'm going to make this really cute kind of market bag with these. But there are 2 ways you can do it. So you can sew the motifs together with a yarn needle, or you can crochet them together. And I'm going to show you how to crochet them together. To begin round 5, we're going to attach our yarn. And there's my tail, and I'm going to attach my yarn right under that tail. Okay. Chain up 2, 1, 2. And that will be our first, that will count as our first double crochet. And then you're going to double crochet into the next single crochet, and the same into the next single crochet. Then we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into this very next stitch. So here we go. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet back into that same stitch. So you're going to create the corner of our motif with a little V. Okay, and you're going to double crochet in each single crochet down here. So we have 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and then, or 3 single crochet on the bottom. So we're going to double crochet 3. It's 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to double crochet into that double crochet in the previous round, and we are going to double crochet into the next 3 single crochet. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now at the top of this petal, we are going to do another V, which is also called like an apex, the apex of a petal. So here we go. We're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet more. Let's see, double crochet into the double crochet on the bottom, and double crochet 3 into the next 3 single crochet. There's 2 and 3. Here we are at the corner again, so we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same stitch. And then you are going to continue all the way around, just like that. Remember, in the top of each petal, you're going to need your V. I will see you in just a minute. Okay, here we are completing our round. Just slip stitch into that chain 1 at the beginning, or the chain 3 at the beginning. And I just wanted to let you guys know that you can also, instead of just figuring out you got 3 on this side, 3 double crochet on this side, 3 double crochet on this side, and a double crochet into the double crochet, you can also count between your V's. So you have 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7 double crochets in between your V's. Okay, and go ahead and make 9 more of these motifs, and then I will show you how to put them together in a bag. Now, as I said before, go ahead and complete the white round if you want to sew your bag together, or just complete to this green round if you want to crochet your bag together. So, okay, so I'm really happy that you guys watched this, and I can't wait to see you when our bag is finished. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.